down on me, and I can use it as a bathtub. But as you can see, like, see those holes?
Yes, sir.
So basically, it needs to be replaced or used as a bath.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
So I wanted to make sure I tell you the stuff that I know.
Well, that may be for the best because I might end up taking that out for a rental property.
I wanted to actually replace it because I like that for the winter, not in the summer that much.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't care that much to change it down. That's basically stuff that I know that really need fixing. The roof, it's the same roof.
It's a new roof.
It's new. It's 2 years old or so, 2 and whatever in some months.
You don't.
Go ahead.
I love sunroofs, but I know they have sometimes a tendency to leak. I assume since you have a new roof.
Not ever. I've
That's
been
great.
here for 10 years.
That's great.
And this is an updated one from 2 years ago. The old one never leaked, and this one never leaked. And it's so beautiful. You know what?
I know.
I even love to hear the hail.
Yeah, the rain, the hail on it.
Yes,
it's just
the hail,
it's such a good.
Like, and you're like, okay, I'm inside. I'm safe. So that's That's kind of a nice. So it's nice when you can see the sun in a way, right, inside the house.
Yeah, just look what it does to your living room right here.
Yeah, of course.
And you have it in the den.
Especially when you have wood on the floor.
Yeah.
It comes off of food. So I understand that you are interested in that part.
Yes.
And you may want to take that one too.
Yes.
So I'm all in. I'm good because I planned to sell this one afterwards.
Okay.
What I planned to do was to sell that one, buy a house, move in for this, and then sell this. That's what I wanted to do. So by all means, that's an option too.
Okay.
It wasn't the plan. That's why I wasn't ready yesterday because I didn't have somebody to come clean the house.
Okay.
I was cleaning myself. I wanted somebody to really clean and present it the way it deserves to be presented. Mm-hmm. So, what are your thoughts? I mean, we're close. We are in the very last steps of closing, and now with this, it's a new. It's a whole
new process. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the first one I showed this house to. Okay. Yes. So if you give me a good price, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna stop shopping around and doing stuff I don't need to.
Okay.
So by all means, from here on, let the realtors do their job.
Okay. Yeah.
And and ask me whatever questions you need.
Most of my questions are just like curiosities.
Sure.
It looks like the garage was converted and then another garage was built.
Correct.
Do you know when that was done?
Before I bought it.
Okay, before you bought it?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
And I sent it to my engineer, and he said that everything is
fine.
Is by code. There's no violation. So,
okay, perfect.
Yeah. And I did this. I had to have it open house, open concept. I just couldn't stand. There were walls all over.
I can't. It drives me nuts.
You come in and you see walls. I'm positive that's how your friend's house looked like.
Yeah, at one point,
You see 2 walls here, right?
Yeah, at one point.
I hated it. The first time I saw it, I knew this is not going to stay. This is the first thing that will go away.
That has to go, yeah.
And of course, it took some good amount of money to put all the fortification, such that everything is gone. Some people would put a beam here. I didn't want that either. I wanted it to really be completely open. So that cost a little bit more, but I had to do that. And once I've done it here, I had to do it there too.
Of course.
So both of them are now open concept. I don't think there is anybody around here that has open concept like this. So and hinges, they just give up at some point. So
I mean, that's not hard to replace.
Yeah, no, it's not.
But
I needed to say that because some of them you can see. It doesn't look that appealing, but at the same time, it very easily. And what I really now with the new thought that I have, this was 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. White is what goes,
Yes.
because it's lighter and whatever. So that's what I've done there.
Yeah.
And that if everything here is white, by all means,
that's what my friend's telling me. I actually like the burgundy and the browns.
The burgundy.
Like it goes well together, but it's not what appeals to the masses, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's
the reason I've done it there is because they told me that that's how the masses want it.
Yeah.
But then when I looked at the results, I was like, wow, that's how I wanted everything to look like.
It looks good.
But I love burgundy. I chose this color.
I think it's
this
pretty.
color was to me, I just loved it. The way that it's it's kind of talks to you, right? It's not just something blendy like white.
No, yeah, it goes well with the countertops and the floor and.
That's how I wanted it. Surely when it's white, it's lighter.
Yeah.
There's more light into it.
Yeah.
If everything is white. So there, I even painted those beams. I don't know if you've paid attention.
I've been over there. Yeah.
Everything is white now.
Everything's painted. Yeah.
Before, I even had those beams with a little bit more.
Oh, is that just a wind?
Color, but that's gone too there, so everything is white.
Right, I mean, hang this up. Someone was.
So by all means. Any questions you have, let me know.
I think that's all the questions I have for the moment.
What do you do in life?
Oh, I'm an electrical engineer for Nokia.
Oh,
For Nokia. Yeah, I've been working there for 6 years now.
All right. Cool.
So that's basically just down 635 off Capel.
Okay. I work in Las Colinas. I work for CD.
Oh, okay.
I'm a vice president at CD. I'm
nice.
an IT person.
Cool.
Been that for most of my life.
Yeah.
But I started in CD about a year ago.
Okay.
I worked for AT&T before, so.
Oh, you did IT for them as well?
Yes.
Did you work downtown or where did you work?
No, I worked here in Richardson.
Okay.
That's why I want to move. I wouldn't live here if I didn't,
Yeah.
Because I used to work in Richardson, which was 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
And now I need to take 635 to go to Las Colinas.
Now you can move.
I don't go there every morning, of course not in COVID. I didn't go there for 6 months now. But so I work from home sometimes and stuff like that. 2 days a week or so. Yeah. But still, 6:35 is not, it's not everybody's cup of tea in the morning, right? So
I'm very lucky in that I have very flexible hours. I can show up at 10. I can show up at 6.
Me too. Even then, I hate it. I never drove. I never drove there at 8. Of course not.
Yeah.
I would drive there at like 9:30.
Yeah.
But still, I don't like it because they always have they're doing something, and there's always people are always rushing somewhere.
It's never great. That's true.
No, 6:35 is not. So that's basically the reason I'm moving. I loved having this place because it
was close.
It served me.
It's nice. It's a nice place and it's in a great location. I like this area.
No, of course. RISD. That's where my girls went to schools. So.
Great.
Yep.
And now one of them's a real.
No, I don't need. No, they're both. The youngest one is now.
Oh, okay.
Is now, graduating next year. So.
Congratulations.
Thanks. So it's not. She doesn't need to be close to anything anymore. She can live anywhere, do whatever. So.
Be around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate all your time.
Sure.
And I appreciate being the first person to show this to.
So you're planning, if you would have taken it, would you live here or would you take it for business?
I would live here.
Okay.
I would like to move in to one of the units.
Okay.
And then, honestly, whichever one was in worse condition, and then.
Oh, in worse condition?
Yeah, whichever one's in worse condition, then rent out the other one, and then make modifications and changes to that side, and then, if needed be, swap, and then whichever one I'm currently living, I can work on,
Yep, no, I understand. I mean, this is bigger. This has 4 bedrooms.
Yes.
And it's a little bit more updated. You see from assets perspective. Right?
Yes.
It has a kitchen with.
It's got a modern kitchen. It has the open layout and the island, which is gorgeous.
This is open layout too, but that doesn't have an island.
Yeah.
For example.
This island's very nice.
Yeah, the island. This is something that I did for myself. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't put that money over there. But,
no, I think that was
it
fine.
depends on how much you want to take. If you want to get more on the lease, of course you want to lease this one.
Yeah.
You're going to get more money, probably north of 2,000.
Yeah.
And if you list this one, it's going to be 1,800, 1,900. That's how mostly it goes. But again, you would see, I've seen houses around here.
Yeah, they
don't look like this. I mean, they don't look like that one, and surely not like this one.
Yeah.
They usually the closed concept with the 1960 look. So, yeah, by all means, you can get good numbers.
That's great. It'd be wonderful. I mean, I'm looking to live here, and it's going to be an asset and place I'm going to be. That's why I love the sunroofs. The fact that they have the sunroofs, because I love the sunroofs. I love that a lot.
Cool.
It's big for me, so that's.
So you're an engineer for what?
For
electricity, you said.
So I'm specifically an RF power engineer, power amplifier engineer. So I design the power amplifiers that go into the cell tower radios.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a very specific job.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's what I do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you get to something so specific? That's very interesting. So I understand.
I mean,
I've done some stuff related to that.
It just happens, you know. You take some RF classes in grad school at UTD, and then you take a power amplifiers class, and you apply to a job, and 6 years later,
you're there.
And it's just what you're doing.
Cool. And when it pays enough, then why would you move anywhere?
Exactly. You know? And I love my coworkers. You know, it's a good environment. It's not only the pay, the environment's really good. I've never been really mistreated there. So.
Cool. And where do you work?
Oh, we're in Las Colinas.
Oh.
We were at the tollway in 121.
Oh.
There's those. I don't know if you're familiar with the buildings on the northeast corner of that.
I'm new to Las Colinas.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
I've been there only not even a year, but now with Corona, even less.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there are these 3 or 4 buildings right next to each other in the northeast corner of that intersection. That
Ericsson, you said, right?
Nokia.
Nokia. Okay.
Yeah. All 4 of those used to be Nokia back in their heyday in the late 90s, early aughts when everyone had a Nokia phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we moved from there to a couple buildings in South
Does Nokia
Patel.
have smartphones as well?
We do. We licensed the brand to a company called HMC Global, I think, which is also a Finnish company like Nokia.
Mm.
So they're Nokia phones, but they're not made by Nokia. Like this is a Nokia phone.
Oh.
But they make okay to decent like mid-range phones.
What does it run?
Android. They're Android. They're Android phones. Yeah. Definitely Android.
Apple wouldn't give anybody something to run.
Well, they're definitely not Windows phones either.
Yeah, I actually like Windows phones.
Oh yeah?
Not that I like. I don't really use it, but I have it. Mm-hmm. It gives you an option to do something different. I also have a small laptop that I can carry with me as just a just a screen, and stuff like that. Yeah. It makes it a little easier being Windows.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because it interfaces much better, right, for anything. Mm-hmm. But Apple is so much better. I mean, from a user
experience, yeah, it's hard to compete when they have control over everything and they can optimize everything. And they can make all their software work together so well.
And also the security is much better.
Yeah.
And honestly, what I'm worried about usually about Android is that Android is by Google in the end of the day. And what they do, and Google are making money not from hardware.
It's all about data.
It's all about you.
Yeah, it's all about
what you do.
It's commodifying our data.
Them in my operating system is the last thing I'm going to do in my life.
Yeah.
Because what they do, and I used to be a Unix system manager for years, so I know the behind the scenes stuff. When you have access to that, then all the buses
you have everything.
Everything you do.
Yeah.
When you open your camera, whatever you do, you type something, you just move anywhere. Anything you do is basically somehow written somewhere, right? In a log.
Yeah, exactly.
And this log is part of the operating system. There's nothing you can do about it. So.
Yeah, you can't get away from it. That's true.
So that's where, I think Google made enough money. I don't think we need to contribute to them.
You don't need to give them any more of
it? With our information, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely get that.
Yeah, and I remember in the old days, they would come, both Google and Facebook would basically have, what's an API? Mm-hmm. Okay, so they would say, hey, listen, we have an API. It was the old days. It was like 90 blah, blah, something, right?
Yeah.
Maybe 98, I don't know, 2001, I can't recall. But
they
would come and say, listen, we have APIs. We can sell you data of people.
Yeah.
What do you need, And then as a manager, I would get emails from people that say, hey, we have a database. What do you need?
Yeah.
Do you need Oracle DBAs? We have it's going to cost you $100. We're going to give you that much. And whatever database you want, they sell now. Everybody, not Facebook.
Yeah.
But where is it coming from? And at the end of the day, it comes from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It's just amazing how our data now
it's
all over the place.
It's completely commodified. Yeah, it's scary. And then if you really want to go down that rabbit hole, you can think of our DNA. That's the next step. We have these 21andMe, and
of course.
what really worries me is who's going to own that data. Like that
is crazy.
It's terrifying.
So that's one of the reasons I didn't do a DNA test.
Yeah.
Because I know what they do, right? That's why I also don't have Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't have Facebook. I know
smart.
what they do with my data. Why would I give it to them? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But of course, my daughters have the app, and they put my pictures as well there.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, it's hard to avoid it.
Yeah,
it really is.
Hard. Yeah, it's cool being somewhere in the technology, up at the technology these days, because
it's exciting.
That's what the kids know. And if you don't know, most of parents don't know what their kids do, right? And we know because we are tech people, right? We can see what's going on. So
we're familiar.
Yeah, and I love doing some projects with robotics and stuff like that, just for fun. I don't know if you saw, but I have stuff scattered. I just put everything away because if you would see my projects, you would steal my ideas.
Is this man making a bomb?
No, but yeah, it's cool. So I understand how it's going to be interesting to do RF stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a lot of fun.
Nice talking to you.
Oh, nice getting to know you.
By all means, let us know.
We'll do. Yeah, we'll be in touch.
There's still people waiting for our answers, honestly.
Yeah, of course.
And now we just need to close. So
yeah, we need to move forward. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm very interested, and obviously it's a great property.
Cool.
So you'll be hearing from us soon, very soon.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
I would shake your hand, but
yeah, of course. Yeah, but